Hello, welcome to Pro Wrestling Weekly UK. Today we have a video on the greatest wrestling giants. I have selected 6 wrestlers over the size of 6'10" to be classified as this wrestling giants list, and we're going to look at their list of achievements, goals, and what they did in their career, and see if we can finally say who is the greatest wrestling giant. Number 1, The Undertaker. The Undertaker's career started in 1987 and ended in 2020. The man is 6'10" tall. He is a WWE champion 4 times, world champion 3 times, a Royal Rumble winner 2007, a tag team champion once, and he also had the 21-0 undefeated WrestleMania streak. Obviously it ended 25-2. But it was pretty impressive as it stands. He was also one-time WCW tag champion. So that is Undertaker. Let's go next. The Great Khali. The Great Khali debuted in 2000. And his career has kind of ended in 2019. He's 7'1". He's a former 2-time CWE champion and a former 1-time world champion. Obviously, Great Khali was used later in his career as a comedy gimmick. That's probably why he didn't win more championships, but he had a lot of time on television. Next up, the Giant Haystacks. Giant Haystacks was a British wrestler from the 60s. So he started his career in 1967 and he finished in 1996. The only reason he retired was because he found he was diagnosed with cancer and had to go back to England. So that's why his career ended in 1996. He's a former European champion, former British champion, and a former 2-time Stampede Tag Team champion. Next up on the list, The Big Show. So The Big Show has done a lot in his career. He started in 1994, and he's still going now. He's just obviously signed with AEW. He's 7 foot tall. In one of his first years in the wrestling business, obviously he won Rookie of the Year in 96. He also won Wrestler of the Year in 96. The Big Show is also a former 2-time WCW champion, former 3-time WCW Tag Team champion, WWE champion twice, WWE Tag Champion 8 times. He also has 1 ECW championship title to his reign, 1 US title, and 1 Intercontinental Championship. And there's more. He's also a 2-time world champion. So for me, The Big Show has had a lot of accomplishments in his career, and he's still going. Obviously he's not going the way he used to be, but in AEW you don't know what's going to happen. The future holds many crazy things for The Big Show. Next up on the list is Andre the Giant. So Andre the Giant debuted in 1964. And his career ended in 1992. He was 7'4". He was a Hall of Famer in 1993. He's a former NWA Tag Team Champion, WWE Champion, and a former WWE Tag Team Champion. Obviously, Andre is known as one of the greatest giants of all time, and he gets a lot of praise in WWE at the time for what he did. Obviously, they named the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale after him. So his legacy in WWE will always continue and will never go away. Last up on the list is Kane. Kane debuted in 1992 and in 2019. He's 7 foot tall and he's also the mayor of Knoxville County right now. Kane has won an ECW championship, a WCW championship, World Championship, IC championship twice, and he's an 11-time tag team champion. So these are 6 wrestling giants that I think are worthy of being called one of the greatest of all time. My vote will always go to The Big Show. I think The Big Show is the most athletic wrestler in this list, and he won the most titles and championships. Obviously, the other names like The Undertaker is obviously praised more for what he did in the business, but I think Big Show is a true giant at 7 feet, and Big Show is, for me, the greatest big man wrestler, brackets, giant of all time. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn the notification bell on for more Wrestling Weekly UK. This is it for this, so peace.